The one moment. Okay, one moment is when it was in May 1995 in Shibuya, Tokyo. One of my first gigs in Asia, and one that let me see the world in a different perspective. And I was standing in a corner watching people just cross street, and there was so many people from all different angles. And I was the foreigner. I was that guy who didn't belong there. But I was just watching all this stuff, and it made me realize that, you know, what I was doing was not only gratifying for me as a young producer at the time and a young DJ coming out, but that if you work hard, you can reach places that you never thought you reach, you know? Tokyo was that place. That night was an amazing gig as well, you know, and it made me believe that I had what it took to continue as far as I can, if I can do it. You know, I mean, as far as I can make it, basically. Yeah, I don't know, Tokyo. I'll tell you what, I was in Italy in a private villa party, okay, with about 200 really wealthy Italians, really well dressed. They had the best wine, they had the best cheese, they had the best ham, they had the best mozzarella, they had the best tomatoes. It was on the top of a little hill, and you could see vineyards, like wine being made and all that stuff. Was super incredible. And it was an easy gig, you know. Everybody looked at me like, oh, you don't look like you're from here, so you must be a DJ. But they appreciated it, and I played a funky disco soul funk set for them, and everybody got down, and then everybody took pictures. And again, how lucky is it that sometimes you find yourself in one of those places? And I find myself in those places often because I'm playing a gig somewhere, and I like to wander off and whatever. But this was like 2 weeks ago. It was awesome. I'm telling you, when the food was incredible. You know what, man? Growing up in America, barbecue is kind of like a American culture in a way, you know. And it started all there, but really here, I can tell you in Ibiza, maybe in I would say 1998, 1999. I was here with a crew from Glasgow, Slam, and Soma Records. And it was Silicon Soul, and it was like the whole crew from Soma Records. And Daft Punk was here too. And it kind of started it off. It started where we all gathered at this house, and I saw the grill, and I knew nobody was gonna be into it, but I was like, I can grill, you know. And then we went and bought meat, and that started the whole me grilling here in Ibiza. It started with them, and they can tell you how delicious it was. But what it is I'm Latin, I'm from the Caribbean, so I was able to find the right seasoning to put in the meat, so it tasted delicious, you know what I mean? And then it just kept going. It kept going as the year kept passing here, and I stayed in different villas and sometimes I would go visit people, and they'll be like, we have an awesome grill. Can you bring meat? And I was like, all right, I bring meat. Next thing you know, I was cooking the meat, and then I was the guy, you know, doing the stuff. I mean, I love to entertain, and it's kind of like DJing, man. You know, I really find joy in cooking. I really do love it, and I have passion for it, and it's almost like the same way I DJ. I have to have my ingredients to put it all together and be happy while I'm doing it, because that's part of it. I will not cook if I'm upset. I will not cook if I have an argument. I will not cook, man. I will be like, no, I'm not doing it, because I don't want to be angry. I want to be happy to make the best food to then serve, you know? Well, here we are. We're still on the beach. I want to thank you guys for having me and asking a few questions and whatever. Hopefully I get to see you around and play for you guys and entertain, you know? And yeah, next is the DJ Mag thing, so let's do it. Hey, what's up? This is DJ Sneak, and you're watching Ibiza Live TV.